From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm delighted that you're here, because here we help you to improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career. This is episode number 68 on Boaz Power TV, and this is called Let's Take a Bike Ride. What if I suggested you and I should take a 2,100-mile bike ride through incredibly mountainous terrain and subject ourselves to some incredibly difficult weather conditions? Would you be up to it? I don't think I would, but some people in the world are. And this story is about one such bike rider who not only won the Tour de France 7 times, we're talking about Lance Armstrong, but also defeated cancer. And his story, so amazing. I read a book that he wrote, It's Not About the Bike, a few years ago. And if you haven't read it, I suggest you do. So inspiring. So Lance was born in Plano, Texas, September 18th, 1971. His mother, Linda, a single parent, didn't have much help in raising him, but apparently she did an incredible job. Her rule was, make every obstacle an opportunity. Make every obstacle an opportunity. What if you and I did that? We made every obstacle an opportunity. Instead of looking at it as something horrible, what if we look at it as an opportunity to grow, to move ahead, to expand our mind? So his competitive nature, Lance Armstrong, he had great energy and a great ability. He won the Iron Kids Triathlon when he was 13. And by the age of 16, he was a professional triathlete. Incredible. He said about his mother in the book, and I want to quote this because it's very good. He said, "My mother had given me more than any teacher or father figure ever had, and she had done it over some long, hard times. For her, there was just the knowledge that honest effort was a transforming experience. Honest effort, a transforming experience." So by the age of 18, Lance qualified for the 1989 Junior World Championships in Russia, and by 1991, a victory as the U.S. National Amateur Champion was followed by him competing as an amateur in the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona. It was in 1993 that Lance won 10 titles, including the U.S. Pro Championship and his first stage victory in the prestigious Tour de France. In the process, he became the youngest road racing world champion ever. But it was in October of 1993, at a medical exam, severe pains led to tests that revealed that Lance had advanced testicular cancer. It had spread to his lungs and to his brain. Oh my gosh. Now, in the following weeks, there would be surgery to remove the malignant testicle, and he had brain surgery to remove the cancer that has spread. So after surgery, an aggressive form of chemotherapy gave him a 50-50 chance of surviving. In his book, he states, and again I quote, this is so good, he states, "During our lives, we're faced with so many different elements as well. We experience so many setbacks and fight such a hand-to-hand battle with failure." Notice what he said, a hand-to-hand battle with failure, head down in the rain, just trying to stay upright and to have a little hope. Head down in the rain, just trying to stay upright and have a little hope. Isn't that amazing? So while undergoing chemotherapy, he had these thoughts. He said, what is stronger, fear or hope? Isn't that a question we should ask ourselves many times? What is stronger, fear or hope? It's an interesting question. And he said, I was very fearful and without much hope, but as I sat there and absorbed the full extent of my illness, he said, I refused to let the fear completely blot out my optimism. Let me repeat that because it's so good. He said, I refused to let the fear completely blot out my optimism. Something told him that fear should never fully rule the heart. Fear should never fully rule the heart, and he decided not to be afraid. Isn't that incredible? And his further thoughts from the book, and I quote, "We are so much stronger than we imagine, and belief is one of the most valiant and long-lived human characteristics." So after his treatment, he began to ride and train only 5 months after his cancer diagnosis. And in the book he says that as he climbed one of the mountains in the Tour de France, he saw his life as a whole. He said, "I saw the pattern and the privilege of it, and the purpose of it too. It was simply this: I was meant for a long, hard climb." So if you're currently fighting a hand-to-hand battle with failure, maybe you should pretend that you're on a bike, put your head down in the rain, try to stay upright, and have a little hope. The road just around the curb could be smoother. Isn't that amazing? So if you have not read this book, I highly recommend it. It's Not About the Bike, a great book by Lance Armstrong. What good ideas as far as persistence and facing difficulties head on, head down in the rain and moving on. So an affirmation of bravery for you for this message of Boaz Power TV. You may want to write this down. When faced with failure, I keep pedaling and look for a smoother road. When faced with failure, I keep pedaling and look for a smoother road. If you like these messages, and many people around the world do, please do me a favor. Get 5 people you know to go to my website, boazpower.com. Get them to subscribe to these free weekly broadcasts, and maybe we can help them to also put their head down in a moment of difficulty and move ahead and look for a smoother road. Thank you for being with me. I so appreciate your time. That's why I want to give you everything I've got to help your life go to the next level. You are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness, and above all, I see you as a champion. I believe in you. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.